Look at your hands. Look at the hours you've put in this week. Now, look at your bank account. Does the math add up? For most of you, the answer is a painful no. You've been fed a lie since the day you entered the school system. The lie that hard work is the only path to wealth. But if hard work was the secret, every single construction worker and school teacher in America would be a multimillionaire. The truth is much colder. Hard work is just a treadmill if it's not backed by capital. While you are trading your limited hours for a flat hourly rate, the top 1% are doing something fundamentally different. They aren't working for money. They are building systems where money works for them while they sleep, while they travel, and while they spend time with their families. This is the capital code. It is a shift in reality that moves you from being a servant of the dollar to being its master. Today, we are stripping away the noise. I am going to hand you the exact blueprint used by the elite to decouple their time from their income. No fluff, no get-rich-quick schemes, just the raw mechanics of how a capital millionaire is made. By the end of this video, the way you look at a $20 bill will change forever. You are about to stop being a spectator in the game of wealth. You are about to become a player. Welcome to Capital Millionaire. Let's begin. Let's talk about the silent killer of your wealth, inflation. In the United States, if your money is just sitting in a traditional savings account, you aren't saving. You are losing. With inflation fluctuating between 5 and 7%, your purchasing power is evaporating while you sleep. Think about it. That $100 bill in your pocket today will buy you significantly less a year from now. You are running on a treadmill that's moving faster than your legs can keep up. But it's not just about rising prices. It's about the static capital trap. Most people are taught to work, earn, and save, but the banks take your savings and invest them into assets that yield them 10, 20, or 30%, while they give you a measly 0.1% back. You are providing the fuel for their wealth, while they leave you with the exhaust fumes. This is the rat race. It's a loop designed to keep you productive enough to fuel the system, but broke enough to never leave. If your money is static, it is dying. A capital millionaire understands that cash is trash unless it is deployed. Until you learn how to turn your currency into a weapon, you will always be a victim of the system. So how do you break the cycle? The answer lies in one word: ownership. There is a massive psychological and financial gap between being rich and being wealthy. Rich people have high incomes. They have a lot of cash flowing in, but the moment they stop working, the cash stops too. Wealthy people, however, own equity. They own pieces of the world's most profitable engines. To become a capital millionaire, you must stop being a consumer of products and start being an owner of assets. When you buy a pair of sneakers, you are a customer. When you buy shares of the company that makes the sneakers, you are an owner. One takes money out of your pocket, the other puts it in. Your goal is to acquire productive assets. Real estate that pays rent, stocks that pay dividends, and businesses that generate profit. You don't need $1 million to start this journey. You can start with 100. The size of the seed doesn't matter as much as the quality of the soil and the consistency of the planting. Ownership is the only legal way to print your own money. Wealth isn't built by a single stroke of luck, it's built by the velocity of capital. Think of your money as a professional athlete. If he's sitting on the bench, he's useless. You need him on the field, playing every second. The capital millionaire strategy follows the snowball effect. Step 1. The sacrifice. You must live below your means to create your first pool of investment capital. Stop buying liabilities that look like assets. Step 2. The foundation. You put that capital into low-cost index funds, the bedrock of the U.S. economy. It's boring, but it's the most proven way to catch the market's upward trend. Step 3. The accelerator. Once your foundation is solid, you reinvest every single cent of profit back into the machine. This is the velocity. You don't take the money out to buy a luxury watch. You use the money to buy more athletes for your team. You keep the cycle moving until the momentum is so powerful that the wealth becomes self-sustaining. Compound interest is only a miracle for those who have the discipline to let it run. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep. The IRS is the biggest silent partner in your business, and if you don't know the rules, they will take the lion's share of your harvest. A capital millionaire uses every legal tool, from 401ks to real estate depreciation, to shield their wealth. You must learn to play the game by the rules of the rich, not the rules of the middle class. But there is a shield even more important than taxes: your mind. We call it the boring middle. Most people quit in year 2 or 3 because they don't see the bloom yet. They see the sacrifice, but they don't see the forest. This is where delayed gratification becomes your superpower. You have to be willing to look unsuccessful for a few years so you can be unstoppable for the rest of your life. The real explosion of wealth happens in the shadows, long before the world sees the results. Protect your capital, protect your mindset, and the rest will follow. Information without execution is just entertainment. If you want to join the ranks of the capital millionaires, your transformation starts today. Here is your 90-day battle plan. Step 1. Kill your high-interest debt. You cannot build a skyscraper on a foundation of quicksand. Stop paying interest to others and start keeping it for yourself. Step 2. Automate the process. Set up your account so that a portion of every dollar you earn is invested before you even see it. If you have to think about investing, you've already failed. Make wealth inevitable by removing human error. Step 3. Education is your highest yield asset. Spend 30 minutes a day learning the mechanics of the market. Capital is a tool, but your brain is the architect. If you don't understand the asset, you don't own the asset. It owns you. This 90-day sprint isn't about getting rich tomorrow. It's about becoming the person who is capable of holding $1 million without losing it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but the journey to $1 million begins with a single decision. Wealth is not a matter of luck, it is a matter of choice. You've seen the code, you've heard the strategy, and you have the blueprint. The only variable left in this equation is you. Will you continue to be a spectator, watching others build their empires, or will you step onto the field and start building your own? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Join the elite, hit the subscribe button, and become a part of the Capital Millionaire Club. Let the world know you are ready by commenting "I am ready" below. Your capital is waiting to bloom. The clock is ticking. It's time to rise. See you at the top.